Lovely people, today we look at, yes, Liverpool tormenting Manchester United at their own backyard and how it all happened. Yes, and we are looking at the post-game review and all of that. So let's delve straight into the case. Now, what is the first key point from both sides we would want to point out? It is obviously Mohamed Salah. And for Liverpool fans and for Liverpool team, I think that Mohamed Salah is game after game proving to the board of Liverpool that look, they should just give him what he wants. Just give him what he wants, because look, he's consistently proving that look, he is the best player on the planet Earth as we speak now. So look, you just have to give him what he wants, because he's now the first Premier League player to score 3 goals against Manchester United at the Old Trafford. The first Premier League Liverpool player, all right, as in since the league turns to Premier League, he's the first Liverpool player to score hat-trick against Manchester United at their own backyard. He's the first Liverpool player to score on 10 consecutive games, all right. In 10 consecutive games, he scored for Liverpool, all right. He's been banging in the goals, Champions League and then in the league, consistently showing that indeed he is the best player on the planet Earth. So for his contract extension, Liverpool should just give him what he wants and what he needs, and it is just like that, so that he can give them more of what it is in him. Now, the next key point I would like to pick from the game is Naby Keita. Naby Keita silencing his critics. Naby Keita proving that he has a lot of quality in him, but for injuries and some little things, he's yet to Liverpool fans are yet to see his real quality. Look at the play of Naby Keita on the day. Fantastically excellent, looking for spaces, attacking very well, pushing balls forward and all of that. Look, Naby Keita showed that when it comes to looking for a creative player, of course the Guinean is there, and over the week he showed in that particular game how good and how excellent he can be when he has his day. Unfortunately, he had to leave the pitch with an injury from Paul Pogba. Now, the next thing I would like to look at is on the side of Manchester United. Manchester United have been shipping in the goals, and it is so much surprising from my part. Look, you just got a world-class defender. Yes, Varane, maybe he didn't play yesterday, but look, overall, from the league they've played this season, they've conceded 15 goals. 15 goals in the Premier League this season. They've only had 1 clean sheet coming against Wolves. Okay, that is why they had 1 clean sheet, and I've had errors leading to goal to be 8. You've had 8 errors leading to goal, and clearly it tells you how bad your team is. You've just played 9 games in the Premier League, and you've considered 15 goals. Clearly it tells you how bad you've been over the season, and that is the reason why I think Man United have been really shambolic. They just don't know how to defend, because look, the key thing in defending, it always starts with the strikers, okay? As a lot of coaches will say, how are the strikers even pressing in the first place, and how are they winning the balls from the press? That is the most important thing that Manchester United fans have to see. But I think they are not looking there. They are conceding so many goals, and it's very bad for them in their campaign. Now, it is no news again that one of their best players from last 2 seasons, has blanked in a big match. It's no news again. Look, Bruno Fernandes have blanked in a big match, and it's no news for me to point out again. Now, let's look at what really happened on the field. What really happened on the field? Now, just look at this particular image. You are seeing now. Look at the spaces Manchester United gave to Liverpool to punish them. they gave Liverpool a lot of spaces. And if it is Liverpool, and if it is a big team like Liverpool who always use spaces as their Christmas, you don't have to give them a lot of spaces. Just look at this particular image I'm showing you right now. Salah having the ball right now is virtually free. Nobody is attacking him. If you look at the space between Salah and this guy, the left back of Luke Shaw, it clearly tells you that look, Salah having the ball is going to do something with it. Now, Salah eventually moves forward and passes the ball to Naby Keita, and still the defenders of Manchester United have not been able to close the gap or to come back, because the space they gave at first, the first image I showed you, was too big for them to come back and close up the space. And so Naby Keita gets this ball also in this place, and definitely he was going to score. Now, let's look at this particular goal of Salah also. You give Mohamed Salah, a player well informed and scoring a lot of goals, you give him this space? Absolutely not. You don't give Mohamed Salah this space to pounce on you. And of course, if Mohamed Salah also gets this space at the edge of the 18-yard box, then you know that it is going to be a goal. Now, look at this ball. Look at this image I'm also showing you right now. This particular image. The ball is with the midfielder of Liverpool. It comes back to Roberto Firmino in that position, and you see Maguire there. But how is Maguire closing up on this guy? Now, Roberto Firmino gets the ball, and then he gets it back to this player in here. And now the player have to look. Let me show you this image. Before the ball came to Mohamed Salah, look at where Mohamed Salah was. Look at where Mohamed Salah was. This is where Mohamed Salah was. Now, he overtook the Manchester United player, and we saw this image. And if you see this image, even though you have 3 players surrounding Mohamed Salah, but there is no way you can take the ball from Mohamed Salah. So, therefore, a goal. So clearly, it tells you how much this Liverpool, Manchester United team gave Liverpool a lot of spaces, and how easily Liverpool were able to take the spaces and punish Manchester United. Now, the last picture, or the next picture I want to show you, is this particular picture. You see Andy Robertson wanting to play the ball. Now, look at the players surrounding Liverpool in the middle of the park. And Trent Alexander-Arnold is at the far end of the pitch. Nobody is marking him. Now, Robertson just gives the ball to Trent Alexander-Arnold. And Alexander-Arnold, of course, if you've given him this space, then you are going to obviously see this image. Now, you are going to obviously see this image. And if you see this image, it means that the next image you are going to see is Trent in the box. And if Trent is in the box, then of course, he's going to give the players in the other side of the box a wonderful cross that will lead to the second goal of Diogo Jota. So clearly, it tells you the number of spaces that Manchester United gave to Liverpool to punish them. Now, is Ole staying or Ole is leaving? Because look, in my opinion, I think that it is high time Ole should leave, because they've given him a lot of chances to prove himself, and still he's not proving himself. Look, Manchester United is currently out of the top 4. Manchester United is currently shipping in goals, even though you've gotten a lot of players. You are not even winning games. You struggle to win games even at the Old Trafford. Your jewel of away unbeaten games came to an end against Leicester City, where you were humiliated by Leicester City also. So what is it there to talk about for Ole? What is it to talk about for Ole? I think that the team should just give Ole the sack, so that Manchester United probably can come back. But right now they are far ahead of they are far behind Manchester, they are far behind Liverpool, Chelsea, and the likes of Man City. And clearly, if you look at how they are playing and how the league is going, they are out of the top four, and they will be out of the top four if nothing changes. So that is that for the tactical analysis we gave you this particular game. Manchester United losing 5-0 to Liverpool. Thank you for watching. Please, if you are new here, please kindly subscribe to the channel, and let's vibe.